The Marvel Superheroes, 1966.
Look! A drill pouring through the floor of the lobby. Professor X calling. Red alert! Red alert! Mayday! Mayday!
Professor X, voiced by Chris Wiggins, first appeared in Season, Submariner segment of the Marvel Superheroes. When Mole Man attacked the Peace Building, Professor X used his telepathy to contact the Allies for peace for help. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, 1981.
We're very happy to have you back, even for a short visit.
In the episode titled A Firestar is Born, Professor X makes a cameo appearance. Professor X is seen on a television screen, providing guidance to Spider-Man and his allies, Firestar and Iceman.
I don't need my helmet to crush you. Without your helmet, your mind is defenseless against my mental...
X-Men, Pride of the X-Men, 1989. In the X-Men, Pride of the X-Men, Professor Charles Xavier, known as Professor X, runs a school for mutants and leads a team called the X-Men. He uses advanced technology like Cerebro, a machine to locate mutants, and the Danger Room for training. When he discovers a new mutant named Kitty Pryde who can phase through walls, he invites her to join the X-Men. During Kitty's visit, the mansion is attacked by Magneto and Juggernaut. They breach the mansion seeking a crucial component of Cerebro. With Kitty's inadvertent help, they manage to enter. In the final showdown, they confront Magneto on his asteroid base, where Kitty plays an important role in defeating Magneto and saving the Earth. X-Men, the animated series, 1992.
Is this your answer? This horror? After all the suffering we both have seen, you wish me to wage war on 6 billion humans?
The series depicts Xavier as a wheelchair-bound telepathic mutant who founded Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. While physically limited, Professor X's telepathic powers make him an unstoppable force in combat situations. He can read mind communicate with others mentally, and even influence their thoughts and actions.
I can't see!
I'm right here, Rogue. Don't move.
Spider-Man, 1994.
What do you want here?
I came to see you, Professor Charles Xavier.
In Mutant Agenda, Spider-Man's mutating condition makes him sick, so he seeks help from Professor X.
I'm mutating. Into what? I don't know.
Upon reaching Xavier's mansion, he's confronted by the X-Men, who mistake him for an intruder. Professor X steps in to defuse the situation, explaining he can't cure mutations, but helps mutants control their powers. Spider-Man is disappointed, but understands. X-Men, Evolution 2000. He is the world's most powerful telepath and founder of the X-Men. His goal is to maintain a peaceful coexistence between humans and mutants. He created a school which trains mutants to use their powers responsibly and discreetly in order to prevent panic from the general human population. This philosophy puts him at odds with mutants, such as Magneto, who believe mutants should be dominating humanity rather than hiding from it. Robot Chicken 2006.
Remember, my X-Men, use extreme caution. This is your most dangerous mission yet.
Right, Professor.
Professor X appears in episodes of Sausage Fest, where the gang from Police Academy joins the X-Men.
What is wrong with this chair? And it seems we're missing one recruit.
Sorry, I'm late.
Mahoney!
Wolverine and the X-Men, 2009. In Wolverine and the X-Men, Professor X is voiced by Jim Ward. Following the emergence of the Phoenix Force, he falls into a coma and is taken to Genosha, where Magneto looks after him. In flash forwards to the future, Professor X forms a new team of X-Men to help prevent a post-apocalyptic future controlled by Sentinels. However, their actions inadvertently lead to a future ruled by Apocalypse instead. The Superhero Squad Show 2009.
People! People! I know you think that running and jumping and fighting villains and monsters is really cool.
Professor X appears in the episode Mysterious Mayhem at Mutant High. voiced again by Jim Ward. He is the founder and teacher of the X-Men. He runs the Xavier Academy, where he teaches fellow mutants.
He has no memory of that act. Or anything. Mutant teenager.
Marvel Anime, X-Men 2011. He met Dr. Sasaki years ago at a conference in Japan, and the two quickly fell in love. After Jean Grey went on a rampage due to losing control of the Phoenix Force, the X-Men tried to stop her. Jean chose to sacrifice herself rather than endanger the world, which led the X-Men to disband. Xavier chose to reform the X-Men and managed to reassemble the team with Emma Frost as a replacement for Jean Grey. Marvel Disc Wars, The Avengers, 2014. Like many of his other incarnations, he is the founder of Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, where young mutants can learn to use their powers. When Cyclops and Beast are trapped in discs by Loki's plan, Professor X sends Wolverine to retrieve them to prevent their powers from falling into the wrong hands. He also detects a new mutant named Noriko Ashida and sends Wolverine to bring her to the Institute. To help Noriko, Professor X tries to contact her telepathically, but she initially denies being a mutant. However, when her powers manifest, she accepts her abilities with Professor X's guidance. X-Men 97, 2024.
Have the chance to say goodbye. X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now.
He's with his dream.